A new twist in the John Goodman case today as his lawyers asked the judge to allow them to question the jurors, and the prosecutors agreed with that request. Both sides say it's necessary after allegations have been made that jurors acted improperly during the course of a case that saw the conviction of Goodman on DUI manslaughter charges. Judge Jeffrey Colbath says he needs to check the law to see if the allegations merit bringing the jurors in for that questioning, but he gave every indication he'll be issuing an order by the end of the week requiring jurors to return to the courtroom to face questioning from the judge, prosecutors, and defense attorneys. Joining us now to discuss the latest is News Channel 5 legal analyst Michelle Suskauer. Thank you for coming in.
Sure.
Strip away the legalese. You think the questioning will happen, and boil it all down. What's going to be the most pivotal questions they'll be pointedly asking those jurors?
These are some really serious allegations that have been made by this alternate juror who tried to contact the judge and was unable to, and that's when she reached out to the defense team. So yes, number one question, the judge will issue an order by the end of the week allowing this jury to be questioned. Very, very unusual, by the way. Rarely ever happens, and it rarely happens that the state actually agrees. This is going to happen. It will happen very soon, probably next week. What they're going to ask, they're going to speak to this alternate juror who's levied these very serious allegations that this jury discussed this case among themselves and basically prejudge this case before the end of the case. And so those are some very interesting questions that they're definitely going to ask. They're going to be asking what they discussed. They're going to be talking about allegations that when the judge talked about a button, I guess a juror said that a button had fallen off. That was allegedly, according to the alternate juror, a lie, that they were discussing this, making faces, talking about Goodman's wealth. These are really critical issues that we're going to hear when this jury gets interviewed.
Also, Michelle, allegations that one juror was in the process of perhaps thinking about writing a book about the case, although there's some discrepancies in that story, but that too will be part of the questioning.
Absolutely. And again, that juror, I think, an older gentleman who I believe was on national news, the only one who was taught, I think it was in the process of writing a book about being a senior citizen and dating. But in terms of whether or not he tried to contact the judge about that and whether he was trying to also incorporate, trying to move that book as well as incorporate his experience as a juror, those certainly will be questions that will be asked of that gentleman.
Michelle, 10 seconds. Do you think we'll have a new trial here?
It sounds like it.
Thank you very much. Michelle Suskauer. We'll see how it all plays out in the weeks ahead. Thanks for joining us.